Hello there everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Invincible, Season 1, Episode 3. I don't have a title for this episode, but we will see it shortly. The alien invasion that happened, that kept reoccurring. There was a guy who came from space, who seemed to be the protector of the Earth or something like that, or he at least was there to judge how well the Earth was being protected by the hero that was put in place or something like that. There's also this little squad we've got going on with Robot, with Multiple Girl. We've got this red person, Eve and Mark. Eve and Mark specifically, there being some weird sexual tension going on there. I imagine there will probably be a scenario in which they end up together or something, maybe. Omni-Man, the government is kind of going after him. It seems. I think they already know what's going on. They do have that detective lizard guy who seems to have visions of things whenever he touches the evidence, and so I think they know that Omni-Man was the one who slaughtered everybody. The only one who probably could. Loving memory of the Guardians of the Globe. It seems like it. You know, just pulling up with two fucking planes, with two aircrafts.
I've battled alien tyrants, defeated nightmares from the deep, gone toe-to-toe with ancient gods. Darkwing, Aquarius, War Woman, Green Ghost.
Green Ghost?
Immortal. The Guardians of the Globe.
Today, we have lost Titans.
But in those moments, have faith. And look to the sky.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Everyone through this again?
The big one's for show, but the public can't know where the actual bodies are buried. Souvenir hunters.
Jesus!
But it was the Guardians who welcomed me when I first arrived on this planet. Martian Man was exiled from his own people. War Woman was from a different age. Darkwing... well...
He didn't even like me.
I hope they will rest in peace. But at least they will rest together.
This is twisted.
Olga, please, calm down.
Is finally standing still, and I still can't see him!
I'd better.
This could happen to the Guardians of the Globe. It means that none of us are...
None of us are invincible, it's true.
This is a private ceremony, Darkblood.
Never get invited. Show up anyway.
And buy yourself a few more years out of hell. Don't pretend you do this because you care. You just don't want to go home.
Maybe one day you'll know why. Nothing. Attacked in darkness. Left for dead.
Are you insinuating something?
Nuance of human conversation. Difficult for me.
Robot, for a bunch of computer code, you run a main superhero team. You really saved our bacon with those flaxens.
Thank you, C.
Hmm.
and build me a new Guardians of the Globe. And you'll pick the team. You'll be in charge. The only person that you will answer to is me. Helps out, yeah, but he's never taken orders. Not from me, anyway.
Then I don't know what to say.
Easy. Say you'll do it.
I honestly think I would prefer if Robot didn't do it because Robot has his own little thing going on. And
I'm feeling pizza. I can be to Naples and back before the cheese stops bubbling.
Honey, let the delivery guy do it tonight.
Sure. Defeated nightmares from the deep. Gone toe to toe. You will have moments of
jeez.
You'll save us now.
Why don't you call William?
And do what? Hang out? Go buy comic books? After this?
Hey, watch the tone. But you need to keep that separate. What happens out there? You can't bring it home. Okay?
Can I go to my room?
Sure. What?
We just came from your friend's funeral.
Co-workers.
And you're talking about pizza and telling Mark not to feel anything?
This is the life. Mark has to learn that. I'm not so easy to kill.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's what Red Rush told Olga.
Hey, he could run fast, okay? It's not exactly one of your premier superpowers.
Just remember that Mark's a 17-year-old boy.
Oh.
He'll break more easily than you think. And
Oh shit. Okay, I think I might have to take a pause though. 3, 2, 1. Cause this motherfucker just started making noise the second I decided I wanted to record like a beer beat. I'm back. I'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Jeez.
Hello?
Hey, it's Mark Grayson. Mark Grayson.
Who? I know, I'm just messing with you. Oh god, you thought I was serious. I came on too strong. You've got a girlfriend. You're lame and you don't like chicks who kick assholes in the balls when they threaten you. You're terrified of me, aren't you? A study date? Well played. Safe and responsible, no pressure.
Eve? I thought you were at the funeral. I was. I'd say you should have been there, but it was pretty bleak. Red Rush's girlfriend had a meltdown and...
Uh-oh.
Rex? Eve, hang on a second. You piece of shit!
Wait a second.
Don't even... Oh, God! Are you kidding me, Kate? I am such an idiot.
Rex said you're dating Invincible now. Said that you guys talked about it.
What? It's not true. And whatever I expected, I guess I was wrong about both of you.
I mean, all I gotta say about this scenario is that, like I was gonna say, all I gotta say about that scenario is that, you know, multiple people.
Early, Pangea, Bug-Eye. It's the crowning achievement.
Sheesh.
Which makes me wonder again why you won't try out.
Huh.
No, I talked it over with my dad. He wants to train me himself.
Then why are you here?
Are you kidding?
Huh.
Like I missed this? Oh my god, there's Fight for it.
Despite your name, I believe you underestimate yourself, Invincible. you all for coming here today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Guardians of the Globe were more than a group of heroes. They were icons.
Okay. So here's a tournament arc.
Those of you who are up to the challenge will succeed not just by the uniqueness of your abilities, but by the uniqueness of your tactics. The agility of your minds.
I mean, this power. Kind of weird.
And perhaps most importantly, the strength of your character and spirit. That is what truly makes a hero.
Okay.
Black Samson, Shrinking Ray,
Okay.
Duplicate, Monster Girl.
But isn't there like an age requirement for this ride? Am I wrong? This seems weird, right?
Who the fuck, man?
I don't know, you're here. Isn't there a dick size requirement?
I'm sorry.
For what, your tiny dick? I mean, the way you've been strutting around here, you must be compensating for something.
Jesus! Murdered.
Guess you missed my tryout.
Still think I'm adorable?
Jesus!
You little bitch.
Oh, now that's adorable.
Please stop. This is hardly constructive.
Is this okay?
He asked for it.
Yeah, he did ask for it.
Okay, enough.
Get lost, Boy Scout.
Invincible hit that little girl.
Okay, dude.
My bad. The kid thing sets me off every time, and then it's like, rah, beast mode. Sorry about the dick joke. I'm sure your junk is awesome.
That's kind of weird.
You're good. You can punch. Asshole.
As I was saying, welcome to the Guardians of the Globe, Monster Girl.
You're gonna shit blood.
Along with xxJuan.
Okay.
Eve.
Huh.
Thank you all for coming today. We'll be making a public announcement shortly.
So it's basically...
I'm still delighted so many members of the team made the cut.
Yeah.
I'd be on the same team as Rex and Kate.
Rex, what did you do?
Thanks for the help, Robot. Can't wait to be on your team.
Rex cheated on me.
What?
With Duplicate. All three of her.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Hot, isn't it?
E-word thing? Ugh.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Breakfast is at 6 a.m., then close-in combat exercises until lunch. Where is Kate Prime?
Had a thing. I can fill her in.
You're not on the teen team any longer, Rex.
Exactly. I'm sure you've had a lot of experience wrangling teenagers, but I was with the Guardians from day one.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Maybe if you didn't lose your powers, you might...
I don't know you yet, so I'm gonna assume that was a joke and I don't need to beat your ass until all you want to do is call me Dad again.
Jeez!
A bunch of ones and zeros. No offense.
That's actually super offensive.
I am the most experienced.
Yeah, at losing your powers. He wears a suit. It takes batteries. Let's just get Eve back in here.
I'm new to this whole team thing, but I thought it involved teamwork. I'll be in the gym.
Me too.
I'll go supervise.
No, you won't.
I can't do 3 combat exercises a day.
I'm on a rather tight timetable to get this team operational.
Whenever I transform, I get younger. It's part of the curse that gives me my power. I used to go by Monster Woman, but it got too hard to explain. So
Yeah. What?
3 exercises a day are too much for me.
I didn't... Of course. My apologies. It must be difficult.
Try having a normal relationship looking like this.
Yeah.
For the world to look at you and see one thing, never knowing the truth of what's inside.
Do you?
How can you understand? You're a robot.
Pathetic.
What the fuck?
Toss this. What? Stop. Hey! Being a geek is cool now. Okay.
A little Naomi Klein, a touch of Margaret Atwood, some Ta-Nehisi Coates. It'll show Amber you're interested in her. She's also into spicy foods, stand-up comedy, and fourth-wave feminism. What? I read her file. Asked around at school.
It's just a study date, not a first date.
Mark, every date should feel like a first date.
Okay, dude.
Go! It's the back way!
You can thank me later when you call me and tell me exactly how it all went.
William said I should read it to show you that I'm interesting, and...
What's your favorite?
Oh man, I can't pick a favorite.
Isn't it Sans Dog?
This one is about a Jack Russell Terrier who's a master of the metaphysical arts.
Seance dog.
Yeah.
You mind if I borrow it? I mean, just to show you that I'm interested.
Just fuck already, damn.
We should start with global issues and then move...
I'm gonna run and use your bathroom while you deal with that.
Whoa!
What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's his power, no?
Are you spying on me?
Oh, you want to be a superhero, right? Fame, glory, get the pretty gal?
I mean, that's sexist, but... okay.
When the world needs you, you answer your goddamn phone.
I don't even work for you.
And you never will. Not unless you show a little respect and decide if you want to be a superhero or not.
Right.
Rogue supervillain. Public in danger. Eve's already en route. Here, so we can talk on the go.
Where is this at?
Mount Rushmore.
Of course. The Mount Rushmore episode, you already know.
You kids in school these days.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, yeah, the thing with the phone. It's
Going in here. I brought snacks.
Huh. He should probably be straight up about the powers and the heroism
But
in
our man's
advance.
dealing with a kaiju 10 time zones away, and the new Guardians are a shit show.
They were oppressors, racists, slave owners.
Yeah!
Bow before dark seismic.
Well, that's not the, like, you were onto something and now we just completely lost you there. Like, why are you better? Like...
wow, man. I'm still working on my one-liners, but that is really bad.
Yeah.
That's how you get ahead in life. See, it's not quite there. Thanks.
Anytime.
I mean, look at the costume they've got you in. Talk about pandering to gender roles.
I designed my own costume.
Undergrad in sociology and women's studies. I had a minor in Africa.
Okay, cool. That was a pretty cool shot as well. Jeez. Should there even be magma that close to the core? Okay, dude. Oh.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Eve! Invincible!
I should have spent more time working on the jetpack.
They do make a great couple.
Wow, that guy was toast.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So, like, none of these sound good, huh? Oh, crap. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, Eve. Thanks.
Huh. So is Eve feeling some kind of way now?
Whoa, slow down. You left a girl in your room while you flew off to deal with a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I mean, not good for her, but good.
Yeah.
Remember, you're not just a superhero, Mark. You're a Viltrumite. We have responsibility.
We have a really dark history.
Right. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, one last piece of fatherly advice, okay? You might want to change.
Oh, crap.
Huh? Oh.
I've been sitting here for an hour.
I know. Oh, that's a good one. What'd you think? I do want to hang out. I just didn't.
I think that's the best moment, to be honest, but.
Oh, okay then. Why did you come? You didn't even know I existed until I stood up to Todd.
For the record, Todd kicked your ass. I've had guys throw punches for me before, but you're the first one who stood there and took them.
Twice.
I wanted to know the kind of guy that would do that. Maybe not. So what now?
Now, Kith.
It's big, sir. Really big. First time I've seen Omni-Man on the ropes like that.
Huh.
It might not be dead.
Huh. Put it on ice. You never know when something like that might come in handy.
Huh. Because it kept Omni-Man on ice. On the ropes. What did they say?
Oh, you sure? It's considered a delicacy in some places.
Probably.
And an aphrodisiac.
Like you need it.
Oh. I like this for Eve, though. You know, it's heartbreaking. It's probably difficult, but that guy is not the stuff. He's a fucking clown, dude. Like. Uh-oh.
I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't want to. You know that, right? You know I love you.
I know. But that wasn't an apology, Rex.
Oh.
Look, give me a do-over. Just as...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Good luck with the new team, Rex.
Nice. We stand a strong, independent woman. Fuck, man. We love it. Isn't that Invincible's house? Yikes.
Good for you, Mark.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's what kind of hurts a little bit more. When you're, like, happy for the other person because they're happy. That's, like, the ultimate, like, level of love, I would say. Where you're like, oh! What the fuck is going on here, dude? Captain America over here.
Stay back from the door. Stay back from the door. Huh? Shit.
Oh, come on, dude. I mean, these guys, they're kind of cringe.
genetically inferior knockoff. Say it. I'm the clone.
I think it would have been intelligent to get all the other motherfuckers who were in there out to create as much, like, fucking craziness as possible, but, you know. Maybe I'm underestimating these two.
Benefactor, it's...
Ah, yeah.
Multi-phased fusion generator in the 30 megawatt range.
Ha.
Surprised you don't see it. You being the original and all.
Yikes, what a fucking savage, dude.
I'd say I'll miss you, brother. But I can always make another one.
What a fucking savage. Is that robot? Has to be. The colors are iconic.
You get my team ready for the deep end yet?
We still have work to do, but I feel confident in the progress we've made today.
What the fuck, robot? Dude, I can't fucking like a character in this show because they turn out to be evil. What is this shit, bruh? Oh.
My apologies. Didn't mean to scare. Answers.
Answers to what?
That night, the massacre. Your husband was hoping you could make that piece fit.
Well, you'll have to ask him.
Did. Answers were...
They were defensive answers. Kind of weird.
Seek justice for others to save own soul. Husband told you nothing, not a whisper to soothe your fears.
No, he didn't see anything.
Debbie? You alright? I thought I heard something.
Ha.
I'm fine.
Come on, give me that fucking maniacal face. Give me that maniacal look. Give it to me. I don't know, sometimes he's just chilling and then he'll be like, is that it? That's it. Okay, dude. Huh. I don't know what it is about these episodes, dude, but like, I'll be watching and they're just so, in their own unique way, so compelling, so interesting. The little pieces move in the right place, in the right time. It's just, I don't know. Something about the show just sits really well with me. It might just be the, I don't know. There's a lot of things it could be, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be I'm in love with Omni-Man, you know? Maybe. That's the only thing driving me through watching this, maybe. So let me just skim through the episode to see which points are the most important to talk about. I feel like all the points or other interesting points of conversation are the same points that they're continuing to talk about. So you have the murder of the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's still going on. The investigation is still going on. And like I anticipated in the beginning, it does seem like the government does know that Omni-Man was um, responsible. I don't think they're necessarily blaming him just yet, but they're like kind of confused about the fact that, he was there and he lived as opposed to where everybody else died. It does look a little bit sus. And so they continued that today. They gave them a little ceremony. Um, did they construct these pillars to represent them? The seven of them? Maybe. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on here. A new Guardian of the Galaxy was formed with a previous team that we had been showed before. Max? What is it? Max? No, Mark. Mark is having his little teenage fantasy shit or whatever the hell. Him getting with a girl. I wouldn't know shit about that. So that's why I'm being kind of weird about it. But he got with a girl he kind of liked, and then the girl he really liked stopped being with the guy she liked because he was cheating on her. And I mean, I don't want to like justify cheating, obviously, but like if there's a person who could split into multiple people, I don't know. That seems like a lot of fucking fantasies could be fulfilled in that scenario there. So it's understandable, but at the same time, it's like I don't really support cheating, but still interesting ways that they're using the characters here. Um, And so the interesting thing about it now is that there's like kind of a love triangle going on between Mark, Eve, and girl whose name I don't remember. What was her name? Her name. Amber. There you go. Huh. So now there's like a weird kind of triangle going on between Mark, Amber, and Eve, which I imagine has the potential to come back in the future and mess some of these relationships up. It seems like Mark and Amber kind of get along together very well. That being said, though, Mark and Eve also get along together very well. Not only that, they're both superheroes, and therefore he doesn't have to lie about his extracurricular activities to her because she knows what's up. She knows that sometimes shit pops up. And I think that might be one of the stones that breaks this glass home that is Mark's relationship with Amber. The fact that he hasn't told her yet about the fact that he's a superhero, and I imagine that's probably going to come back in the end and destroy whatever it is they're working on. And in this episode, she did call him an honest man, but just the fact that he's hiding the fact that he has superpowers, that he is invincible, I think that could potentially come back to bite him in the ass. When we move past this love triangle of sorts here, though, we have a lot of interesting stuff going on, like Robot freeing these blue boys from their prison. Why? I'm not sure. I'm not even quite necessarily sure if that's the case, or if that's just the way that the setup kind of made it seem like, because maybe Robot was trying to actually shoot them down, because in the end when they got out of the mountain, a weapon was shooting at them, so that could have been Robot. But from the way it looked, from the way his eyes lit up in the darkness, it kind of seemed like Robot kind of getting revenge, maybe, because all the people in his new team aren't necessarily as understanding of him or as supportive of him as an AI. Maybe the story of Robot I think is going to be an interesting one, because they've mentioned it here how he said to Monster Girl, he said, "Oh, I understand what it's like for people to judge you based on something you look like when really you don't really look like that." And in that moment, I think it was a little bit dismissive of Monster Girl to be like, "Oh, you wouldn't understand. You're just a robot." She said something along those lines. And simply by that conversation there, I kind of feel like they're implying there's something deeper going on with Robot, which I personally would find very interesting. I don't really know what's going on there. Is this just a suit on the outside, or is there like an organic being on the inside, things like that? But I imagine that's probably going to be a point of conversation in the future. What was interesting about him, though, it did seem like he was kind of letting the villains out of their prison, which is weird. But I do imagine there's a possibility for there to be justifiable motivations in that regard of him freeing this monster. Maybe he wants to create a scene in which the Guardians of the Globe, the new Guardians of the Globe, come together to take out this villain in order to give them more cohesion as a team. Maybe I imagine that's a potential there. That being said, though, I imagine that's a possibility simply because the blue guys, while they faced some threat, they didn't face too much of a threat, and in the end of the day, Omni Man could most likely take them out. But I don't know. It seems weird. Robot has been such um a good character up to this point. The way his voice sounds, the things he says, it's so articulate. It sounds so nice. It sounds like he has a nice set of values on his head. But then when we see things like him walking out of the shadows with his eyes lighting up red, it kind of were they red? That might have been green. His eyes are green. It kind of makes him seem like he's got some sketchy shit going on, but I'm not necessarily quite sure if that's the case. And then you got this lizard person who shows up to Omni Man's home to talk to his wife, and there are seeds being planted there of mistrust, and I don't know. I mean, inevitably, the truth is going to have to come out about the fact that Omni Man killed the Guardians of the Galaxy. Of the Galaxy. Okay, dude. The Guardians of the Globe, and it's his wife is gonna have to come to terms with that eventually. That this guy's kind of evil. Oh, is there a potential in which Omni Man kills his wife? Oh, I don't know, man. But in the end, it almost seems like Omni Man is gonna have to go up against Invincible. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that one's a stretch. I'm not quite sure about that one. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of it. Was there anything else I missed here? Let me know in the comment section below. We can definitely talk about it because, like, the thing about these episodes is that they break conventions, man. Because, like, usually in a 30-minute show, obviously it comes out to be like 23 minutes in the grand scheme of it all, every episode. There's some sort of expectancy. You kind of know more or less what's going to happen. You kind of know in the back of your head, like, how much time is remaining, what it is they can do with that time, the scenarios they could find themselves in. But this show, and the way it breaks conventions with the time, I honestly didn't think it would be that deep at first. I thought it would just be like, hey, there's more content for more time. But it's not, because the story, it's being told at an interesting pace, I think, in which certain things are developing, and I think that's what's interesting about having such a long runtime is that you can technically recreate the way that these kind of shows work because it's just not something that has to be fast and whatever. They're like building up this plot kind of slow. And I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying it. I kind of feel like you get more of a sense as to how these characters function, who these characters are, and when you do such a good job at doing that, I feel like the climax is going to be very rewarding because it's going to be a fucking, I think it's going to be cool, but I don't really know. I think us being still in the third episode, we still have yet to see what's capable of being done here. But I mean, I already think by the end this is going to be a really good show. I feel like there's just the right amount of interesting factors for them to be able to make this into an interesting rest of the show and maybe even an amazing finale. So for now, I think that's going to be it. Right? Let me skim over this one more time just to make sure that we're not missing anything important. I mean, I feel like it would be worth talking about these heroes that they kind of graced over as potential candidates for the globes of the Guardians of the Globe. But at the same time, it's like I don't really know how important they will turn out to be. Like Monster Girl, sure, she was interesting in her own regard, but like, was she really that interesting? The other girl too, the one who could shrink. One thing I was gonna say about her while she was battling is that's such a scuffed power, really, because sure you can become small, sure you can fuck with people on a microscopic level, if you will, but if you can't become bigger than your regular size, you're kind of your power's kind of limited to what you can really do. And if you get a motherfucker like Omni-Man, how the fuck are you gonna go up against Omni-Man with this fucking scuffed ass power, you know? Um, what else was there in here? Like the new member, the black character that's a member of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, what the fuck even is like what does he even do? They were talking about how he lost his power, and it's just like, like hello, huh? Yeah, I feel like that's. I feel like I talked on more of the important parts of what's going on in this episode here, but again, if you guys want to continue the comments, fuck, I try to go too fast there. But if you guys want to continue the conversation in the comment section below, like always, you're welcome to do so. But for now, it seems like that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.